Hi guys and welcome back to Macaroon. I'm going to be making 4 giant slimes and I can't wait to see how crunchy and satisfying they're going to be. The next part of this video is a paid advertisement for Mattel and it's for barbiedreamfloor.com. This is great for my younger viewers or older ones who are parents themselves and who are looking for a fun and free way to entertain their kids. Barbie Dream Floor is an interactive world where you can have different adventures and Barbie will help you turn those into a vlog. Get started by visiting barbiedreamfloor.com and choosing between 4 different experiences. These are You Can Be an Explorer, The Great Outdoors, Ultimate Closet, and Fun in the Dream House. Each adventure lets you make decisions that affect the outcome, such as choosing where to camp in the Great Outdoors or which style of outfit to wear in Ultimate Closet.
I love ultramodern. You can do.
I was impressed by how imaginative the stories are. It really encourages kids to think creatively when playing with their toys.
You brought me back a sparkle corn. Your advantage.
There's also this Hey Barbie button in the corner, which you can press anytime to get help.
I'm doing the say hey.
You get to see what Barbie is doing right at that moment, and she'll give you some advice or encouragement.
Oatmeal with hot sauce. Blah.
Afterwards, Barbie will edit your experience into a vlog, and you can watch a playback of the highlights.
It's ready. This may be my best work yet.
During the vlog, you can see all the toys that were featured in your adventure, and you can choose your favorites by clicking the heart icon. I think it's amazing that you can get marine biologist or astrophysicist Barbies, and I'd love to pick both here if I could. All of your favorites get saved to a wish list, and you can email this to an adult.
Just add an email and I'll send your wish list.
I'm going to pretend that my daughter Isabel is sending me her list, so I'm going to put my own email in here. She was actually watching me record part of this video, and she was completely fascinated by barbiedreamfloor.com. So be sure to check it out, and I've linked it down below. And now let's get started on our Bingsu Bead slimes. Inspired by the different colors of beads I got, I plan to make a Barbie slime, a Christmas slime, a fruity slime, and a unicorn slime. Bingsu is a Korean dessert made from shaved ice. These beads resemble the crunchy texture of shaved ice, so I'm pretty sure that's where the name came from. Bingsu beads are actually very thin plastic straws that have been cut into tiny pieces. This gives it the sparkly effect of glitter with the crunchy noise of slushy beads. First of all, I want to make a giant clear slime, and this wasn't as easy as I thought. My first attempt, which you can see here, ended up being a major fail. So here's some tips for making large batches of slime, which is slightly trickier compared to smaller ones. This one failed because I tried making my own slime activator, but I don't have enough experience and I got the concentration wrong. I ended up with an overactivated layer of lumpy PVA and liquid sticky glue underneath. So the first tip is, do not use an untested slime activator on a large batch of glue. My usual method is using baking soda and contact lens solution, so I went back to that. This was my second attempt using fresh glue, and it turned out much better. The trick is to mix everything aside very gradually so the mixture can activate smoothly. I added a bit more baking soda than usual, and I was able to activate this whole slime using slightly less than 1 bottle of contact lens solution. It's finished once you can press your hand into the slime without anything sticking to your skin. Now I'm going to transfer it to a flat container and wait for the bubbles to rise. After 4 days it looks like this, and we have a perfectly smooth and clear slime. To make the Barbie slime, I'm going to use pink iridescent Bingsu beads, some foam hearts, hollow butterflies, and chunky glitter. I've always wanted to make one of these clear tray slimes, and adding the decorations was so much fun. This Barbie-inspired slime looks really pretty, but I felt there wasn't enough ASMR going on, so I decided to add more Bingsu beads inside. This made it seriously crunchy, and the beads feel surprisingly soft against your skin. Bingsu slimes actually get crunchier if you leave them alone for a few days in an airtight container. This is because the air bubbles and beads rise to the top, creating a layer that almost has a honeycomb effect. The slime underneath ends up perfectly transparent and looks really pretty if you used other types of glitter like I did here. Next up is a Christmas slime. I'm going to use this pack of Christmas colored beads, some tiny bells, gold stars, and a white glitter that reminds me of snowflakes. Instead of just making rows, I want to try a slightly different design so I can get more Bingsu beads inside. I like how the bells added their own sound effect when I started playing with this. The ASMR was great here, but I was a bit disappointed by the aesthetics. I felt the final slime turned out really dark, and I was expecting a much brighter mix of green, gold, and red. But I guess the pieces were just too small, and they turned muddy when mixed together. Now I'm going to use this bright yellow Bingsu bead to make a fruity, citrus-inspired slime. I'm also going to add giant foam balls, fruit canes, orange glitter, and color-changing pigments. You've probably seen this pigment from my other videos, and I love it because it's really sensitive and it changes from orange to yellow with body heat. This slime really surprised me because I wasn't expecting it to be that special, but it ended up incredibly beautiful to mix. I think this was the effect of the thermal pigment because it constantly shifts colors and it almost makes the slime come alive. Last but not least, we have a unicorn slime. I've got these iridescent blue beads, glow-in-the-dark stars, chunky flakes, hollow stars, and a very fine glitter dust. This iridescent lilac blue effect is very trendy at the moment, so I think this one could just as well be called a vaporwave, lo-fi, or mermaid slime. This was my fourth Bingsu slime, so I was more experienced in how to play with it and how the materials interact with each other. Bingsu beads are very satisfying, and I noticed that they stick much better to slime than fishbowl or slushy beads. So you don't necessarily have to use a slightly sticky clear base, and I think it would be interesting to combine these with cloud or jelly textures. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you were pretty satisfied by the crunchiness of these 4 slimes. This video is a paid advertisement for Mattel, so be sure to check out barbiedreamfloor.com, which I've linked below. I'm Joanna, and I'll see you in my next video.